All the key indicators suggest that the Perth boom is past its peak and now subsiding. Our analysis of all the major market jurisdictions across Australia using a range of different performance metrics indicates that Perth will not be the leading performer on price growth in 2025 or anything close to it. After 2 consecutive years as the national leader on price growth, we feel confident in predicting that Perth is unlikely to repeat that performance in 2025. Perth was undoubtedly the national leader on price growth in 2023. Its median house price rose 16%, which was about double the national average, and its median unit price increased 12%, also around double the national average for that year. Last year, Perth repeated the performance, leading on both house prices up 17% and unit prices up 19%, both more than 3 times the national averages, but challenged in both categories by Brisbane and Adelaide. It was evident the latter part of the year that the rate of growth for Perth was slowing month by month. Earlier in 2024, the annual growth rate for houses was well above 20%. With each passing month, the annual growth rate is smaller, although it still appears to be impressive. But it's noteworthy that the Real Estate Institute of Western Australia has forecast that house price growth in 2025 may be as low as 5% and certainly no higher than 10% according to its forecast. And indeed, there's a growing list of forward indicators which say that Perth is on the wane. Perhaps most significant is that sales activity has declined, even though stock on the market has risen steadily since the middle of 2024. In this regard, Perth is the weakest of the major cities and regional markets, with activity steadily waning. Vacancy rates are also easing, and rents are no longer rising rapidly. Indeed, according to the Real Estate Institute of Western Australia, there has been little rental growth in Perth since March 2024. With so many investor purchases in the past 2 to 3 years, rental supply has risen, and that's changed the supply-demand equation in the Western Australian capital. Other sources indicate a slowdown in population growth and less demand from investors. The buyer frenzy is subsiding, which is confirmed by our conversations with real estate professionals at the coalface of the Perth market. Now, for those still interested in buying in the Perth market for whatever reason, a key trend is that more buyers are pivoting to attached dwellings. One of the main catalysts for the Perth boom in recent years was its cheap houses, but now the city's median house price is similar to that in Melbourne and in Adelaide. The relative bargains are now being found in the unit market, and there are a number of good options there remaining in Perth. But home buyers and investors considering the Perth market need to be aware that the peak of the market has passed, and the stellar price growth of 2023 and 2024 is unlikely to be repeated.